To start this problem, the first piece of information that matters is when you reach the top of the Ferris wheel, which tells you that it takes 32 seconds to reach the top. So, if you picture the graph of this sinusoidal graph, it reaches the top, the maximum height, at 32 seconds. Then it also tells you that it takes a minute and a half to go all the way around, so that is our period. So a minute and a half would be back up at the maximum height. And you also know that it would reach the minimum in there. None of that really matters. The only thing that we need from the minute and a half is that that's the period, so 90 seconds. Use the formula 2 pi over b. We can find b for our equation. Also, we know the diameter of the wheel is 96 feet, and the lowest point is 2 feet off the ground. So the minimum is 2 feet. The highest point is 96 feet more than that, so 98. And then the middle, for the midline, it would be 50. So now, solving for b, we get 2 pi over 90, or just pi over 45. Now have everything we need to write the equation. It'd be y equals the amplitude, which is 48. And we're doing a cosine because we're starting the graph at the maximum height. Now, b is the next part of the equation, so pi over 45. X minus the horizontal shift, so it goes 32 seconds. And then plus the midline, which is 50. So then you can type that equation into your graphing calculator, 48 cosine pi over 45. And then times x minus 32. Perhaps the trickiest part about this is remembering to put your pi over 45 in its own set of parentheses. And then plus 50. So get the whole equation typed in there. Your calculator should be in radians for this. And you should also change your viewing window. We'll set the X, which is representing time. Going to go for quite a while, and we're measuring in seconds. So I think I saw at least 5 minutes going on there. So let's go pretty far out there. Go 500 seconds, and we can expand that later if we need to. Our y values are the height. So we know that it went from 0 to 98. So, or from 2 to 98, so I'll just go 0 to 100. Now you can draw it and use the graph to answer the questions. So how high will you be after 4 minutes and 4 3/4 minutes? Since we graphed it in seconds, we need to figure out how many seconds that is. So 4 minutes times 60 seconds, 240 seconds. And then 3/4 of a minute is 45 seconds. So altogether that's 285. So on our calculator, we want to know how high we are at 285 seconds. So you go gsolve ycalc 285 seconds. And we are at 67.981 feet. And when will you be 50 feet off the ground going up for the 10th time? So that's going to be an xcalc. And we want to know 50 feet. And it says going up for the 10th time. So here we're going up, then down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So we need to be going up for the 10th time. So this is the first time. Here will be the second time, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. I need to expand my window because we don't see it all. So I'll double that to 1,000 seconds. Xcalc for 50 feet again. Going up for the 10th time. So going up, that's the first time. And then down. Up for the second time, down. Up for the third time, down. Up for the fourth time. Up for the fifth time. Up for the sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. Now going up for the 10th time, 819.5 seconds. So if you want to figure out how many minutes that was, divide it by 60. Just using x, since that was our x value, it will keep it saved. So it's 13.6583 minutes. If you want to make that be minutes and seconds, just subtract the 13 and multiply the 0.6583 back by 60. And I'll tell you how many seconds. 39.5 seconds.